Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. It is still me, Asuchune Peters. I am making this video specifically to make clarification with regards to 2020 US election and my support for Donald Trump. Many of my concerned people, my wonderful people, especially those residing in the US, have reached out to me, have poured out their concerns regarding my support to Donald Trump and how the American president administration is deeply affecting specifically black people. And I've received a number of text messages as well. And I must say that all your concerns are valid. I understand your feelings. I understand your pains. Just like you always say that I cannot know America more than you guys residing in America. I agree with you. I don't have any doubt about it. But I want to also tell my people, because they will always anchor their resentment and displeasure and dissatisfaction, especially with those of us residing here in Nigeria, in our homeland, the Igbo land, Biafran land specifically, on our support for Donald Trump. And many have, misconstrued it to be that we expect Donald Trump to come and save us from Buhari or give us Biafra. That is totally wrong. It's completely off the point why I deemed it fit to support Donald Trump. Now, I am not saying this because Donald Trump is a perfect guy for US. No. I understand his immigration laws and policies that are anti-blacks or had some undertone of racial discrimination against specifically black people. I have no problem with that perspective. But I want to tell you, in all honesty, and if you have looked or critically watched all the videos I've made in the past concerning this issue about Donald Trump and the US, I made it clear that I personally, I don't expect anything. I don't expect Donald Trump to come and give us Biafra. Neither will Donald Trump come and help us from or deliver us from Buhari's government or Islamic encroachment. No, that has never been my position. The position of this platform is that whatever that will make Africans to remain in Africa and fix Africa, that is my position. That's all. If Donald Trump policy is preventing the best of Africans from leaving Africa to go to America and give their best, our best engineers, our best doctors, our best scientists, our best sportsmen, everything, the best of Africa have continued to drive out in droves. They have continued to live here in droves to go for a greener pasture they deemed the Western countries, in the US and the rest of Europe. If there is any policy that can keep the best of Africans in Africa to fix African problem, that is where my support lies. And I must tell you, so far so good. When you talk about nations and international politics, and one thing I have to also address is when they say that how does American politics affect us in Nigeria? It doesn't concern us. It doesn't concern me. I should just keep away from it. I would say that might be as a result of ignorance, to be very, very honest with you. And I mean no offense. Why do I say this? There is something we call international politics and diplomacy. There is no country that lives isolated. Every country is affected by the affairs of other countries. And that's why I keep saying that no country is fully independent. Having said that, you also agree with me that to a large extent, American politics is affecting Africans, especially Nigeria. You remember the previous election, 2015? If you have forgotten, I bet Jonathan will be able to clear this.
The level of interference by the Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. But if, by my own thinking, and also the way some other people look at it, they go outside the normal diplomatic relationship, then it should be mentioned. Sending that person to Nigeria at the eve of election, after Obama even issued a statement directing Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, that tells you something. And we should not sweep these things under the carpet. If a foreign country, whether African country or even America or any other country, interferes with our own elections, we should mention it. Immediately the Chibok issue came up, we expect Nigerians to be concerned. How do we get these girls out? Within a couple of days, we saw people going to the US would bring back our girls' placards. How? Why? And of course, the Mrs. Obama received one of those placards. I cannot take responsibility for the abduction. I don't control Boko Haram. They are criminals. But as a president, of course, you know, it's not the president that go to the field. You have security and intelligence officers that do the work. Let me admit that, yes, maybe they do their best, but their best was not good enough for us to recover the girls. That does not mean that I'm trying to remove myself from any blame. Yes, I may not be blamed for the action, but I could be blamed that my security and intelligence systems were not strong enough to be able to rescue the girls.
Now, you have seen it. That was how Buhari was able to gain power. And all of us, the Yaramwe, we are all victims of what is happening in Nigeria today. The change that has been brought to Nigeria, we are all enjoying it. Abi? So that is to tell you, to a large extent, whatever is happening in Nigeria is predetermined by the politics in America, especially America. Even what do you call it, UK and the rest of Europe. Even what is happening in Africa is also affecting the rest of the world. So this is how the world is. And this is why, as a global citizen, I have to have interest and air my personal opinion regarding, and that is not a stamp that you must support Donald Trump or whomever. It's just a personal opinion, and you are also entitled to yours. But that doesn't stop us from our core mandate, which is the freedom of our people. The people of color, let me not just call black people, the people of color, the African people, that is my core interest. And I believe I've been able to a large extent, clear some of these things, because it kept coming. Okay, now, why do I support Donald Trump? You can understand that apart from the Democrats being responsible or playing key role to what we are passing through now in Nigeria in the name of governance, the people who are anti-human, who pose to be globalists, let me tell you, they are everything against nature. They promote gay marriage. It is against our norms and culture here in Africa, and that is my interest. They support abortion, which is tantamount to depriving life. And all of this, I've not seen it being held as an excuse on Donald Trump. Maybe they say he's the one pushing for abortion or pushing for this and that. And the latest one is the vaccination. The COVID-19 pandemic, which we all know, or which we have been seeing, that it is a conspiracy of the highest order. And the conspirators are the one labeling people who are speaking up conspiracy theorists. So you see that I have my reasons for supporting Donald Trump for another 4 years. And those of you who are humanists, those of you who will set aside your personal interest and look at this thing from the human perspective, that some of these lives that will be taken away as a result of abortion deserves to live. And some of this culture that are anti-human, gay marriage, forcing it down on Africans and the rest of the world. And another thing again, very important before I wrap up this video, is the issue of war. Check the records. America has continued to fight war and war and war, dragging every other person into war. And I must tell you, these people that are behind the Democrats, or these people that are behind the campaign against Donald Trump, are the same people who are benefiting from the wars across the world, especially in Africa. Yes. Yes. Okay, since Donald Trump came up, how many wars has he fought? He had actually saw through. He had actually saw through peace between United Arab Emirates and Israel. And some other countries of the Middle East are queuing up. What else do we desire as humans, if not peace and not war? And he stands. If these are the crimes why Donald Trump should not return, I bet you we are heading for doom as humans. Remember this. Donald Trump represents life matters. Every life matters, beginning from the embryo, beginning from the time of conception, life matters. Donald Trump represents anti-abortion, anti-gay marriages. Donald Trump also wants Bible to return back to our schools. I mean, the schools in America and the freedom of faith across the globe. If this appeals to you, I want you to join me to support Donald Trump. Thank you for watching this far. I still remain Asuchino Peter, the Pan-Africanist, and a real Biafran from the core. I am the voice of the people, the voice of God, and the voice of our ancestors. If this is your first time of coming on this platform, thank you. Subscribe, like, and share. Let me have your comments. And I bet you many of my viewers, followers, and people who love this platform so much may not like my position. I want you to bring up your own position and why those of us who support Donald Trump should quit. Give us that evidence, bring up that argument, and I tell you, the stronger opinion will win. Thank you and stay blessed. Goodbye.